Hi guys, just waiting for people to join in. I hope you're all well. Hi Mark, hi Carla. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Wherever you are. Hi Adam, mate. Just wait for a few more people. I'm censored to fuck, so it'll probably only get to about 21, 22 anyway, but I'll share this around. Morning, Danny. Hi, mate. Nice chemtrail free day so far, which is good. Getting a few more on now. Okay, so I'll start talking with what I wanted to talk about. I just really wanted to talk about something which I guess a lot of people don't really broach because it's so commonly accepted and widespread, not only in the UK but in the whole world. And it's been about a year since I've given up drinking alcohol. Now, I was never like an alcoholic, but I used to like a beer with my mates and that kind of thing. And being honest, every big mistake that I've made in my life has been when I've been drunk. So last year, I got to the stage where I was like, it's not really resonating anymore. The hangovers, I feel like shit for 2 or 3 days, and I gave it up. And I don't miss it. It's quite interesting actually going out and seeing people that are drunk and how they need this poison to relax them and basically make them feel less anxious. So when you actually look at it from that point of view, it's quite sad that we actually have to put a toxic poison into our bodies to kind of make us feel more at ease and less anxious. So like I say, it's been about a year for me, alcohol free, and I just really want to broach this subject because no one really is talking about. This is a huge, this is a huge problem in society. The cost of the taxpayer through alcohol, the damage to relationships, the abuse in relationships that drinking alcohol causes is never really spoken about. And I'm not telling people what to do. I'm just approaching the subject to talk about it because it never really gets called out as the bullshit that it is. It's advertised everywhere, advertised on football shirts, billboards. This stuff is not only is it a poison. When you look at the deeper aspect, the spiritual side of it, what drinking alcohol does is it lowers our vibrations. Now, what happens when our vibrations are lowered, when we're out of our center, this is when entities can get into us. Entities attaching through the chakras. This is how they're getting into us. So, alcohol is there for more than just one reason to dumb us down. It's actually a way that these entities are getting into us, and they don't call it spirits for a reason. It's all in the language. It's all hidden in plain sight. And I think it's about time we looked at it for what it really is. The actual word alcohol is a reference to the demon Al Ghul. This is easily researchable. So it's more than just people getting drunk and causing havoc and causing chaos and being dumbed down. When you drink alcohol, it lowers your vibrations to a point, especially if you get out of your head, that these nasty entities can get in, and that's when they can start taking control of a person, taking control of their thoughts and emotions, and the really bad ones, because I'm doing a lot of energy work at the moment. There's kind of there's like 3 levels of takeover, yeah, a person can have. So a level 1 takeover is where the entity has got full possession of the person. It's controlling all its thoughts, all its actions, that person is basically fucked. Now, there's a drug in America at the moment, I forget what it's called, but it's really, really nasty. I know meths can do this as well, where these level 1 entities, because the effect of that drug is so powerful, it literally completely takes over. So that's a level 1 takeover. A level 2 takeover can happen when people go through a lot of trauma in life. Perhaps they were abused, or they were involved in a car crash, or many like alcoholics can have level 2 takeovers. So basically they're particularly nasty. They're not your average feeders that are just draining your thoughts and emotions. They are literally they've got a lot of control over the thoughts, emotions and actions of that person. So they're particularly nasty. And a lot of the work that I've been doing with regards to the chakra removal and the overlays, I'm pulling out a lot of level 2 takeovers from people. And I'm not saying that alcohol is fully to blame for this, but you can see how it's propagated everywhere. This shit, this isn't mine by the way, this shit that just makes you feel high for a few hours, gets you to do stuff that you regret. You know, it's these things that are taking over us when you drink it. And I think it's about time we realised as a society how big a problem alcohol actually is. Like I say, because it's not talked about. Why the fuck is it that a plant, i.e. weed, is banned? I mean, like you can fucking ban nature anyway. So they've managed to ban nature, something where worst possible scenario is that, you know, you might get the munchies, and you might eat a bit of junk food because you go to the fridge once or twice more than you would. I mean, when have you ever seen anyone like high, smashing things up, you know, beating up their partners or whatever? I'm not saying that everyone that gets drunk does that. I'm just saying that how is it that we have a plant that is a peaceful plant that is illegal, and we're allowed this poison, and it's propagated everywhere, and we pay to poison ourselves, guys. I mean, how fucked up is that? You know, it's not just the entity attachments when you lower your vibrations. Alcohol has got a huge amount of the female hormone estrogen, right? We know about the transgender issues that are going on right now, where they're trying to turn men into females and females into men. Well, beer and alcohol is full of estrogen. So you've got all these geezers down the pub drinking, watching the game, drinking their beer, thinking that they're all being all blokey or manly, and they're drinking this female hormone, which is literally changing their DNA and turning them more female. So you've got the spiritual aspect, you've got the chemicals that are in there, you've got the alcohol leaches minerals from your body. It literally, I mean, we don't get any nutrition anyway. I mean, what are we? The food has probably got about 25% nutritional intake in it, and then we're drinking alcohol, and that's just wiping the little nutrition that we were getting is being completely wiped out. So you've got the nutritional intake, you've got what it does to the liver, which cleanses the blood and everything, along with the other organs. It's causing so many problems and so many aspects of society. And of course, you know, they give us alcohol to forget the fact that we are slaves. So we drink coffee from Monday to Friday to keep us as good workers for the system, to keep us, you know, awake. And then at the weekend, it's alcohol to forget the fact that we're fucking slaves. So we never end up standing up for ourselves. We never end up doing anything to improve society, because we're either at work or we're pissed out of our head. And what's really interesting, what I've noticed since giving it up, is people's reaction to when you say you don't drink alcohol. I was out at the weekend with my mate, and we went into this bar, and we asked for like orange and lemonade, whatever, and the barman was like, "Would you like anything else?" And we're like, "No." And he's like, "Are you sure?" He's like, "Yeah." And he just looked at us like we had two heads. And so again, it's like we kind of police each other as well. Like for someone that doesn't drink alcohol, it's almost like they're looked upon like some kind of nutcase, which is completely hilarious when you consider what alcohol does. So I'm not, like I say, I'm not telling people what to do. I'm just giving a full round aspect of what it does on a spiritual level, because they're called spirits as well. That when you get pissed out of your head, you are lowering your vibration, and you are allowing yourself to become open to these entity attachments, and that's what's happening. So, like I say, I think it's about time we as a society start rejecting. We should be rejecting, if we're serious about change, we should be rejecting everything that is bad that the system is giving us or telling us that's good for us. And alcohol has got to be at the top of that list. It has to be. What good has ever come from it? I mean, okay, you might have had a good few nights on it, but I don't know. It's like nobody's really talking about what it's doing to society and how it's keeping us, dumbed down and in that slave mindset, because we're too pissed out of our heads to do anything or stand up for anything. So yeah, that's what I wanted to get across today. And I mean, the benefits for me from giving it up are great. I mean, my hangovers were getting really bad anyway. It was taking me 3 or 4 days to recover, and I just haven't got that in me anymore. And but yeah, just the clarity that you feel, the more energy, and it's really nice going out actually, and watching people make fools of themselves. So in a way, you can enjoy the night even more. From a sober point of view, because you'll remember everything the next morning, and it's interesting to see how, like 8-9 o'clock, everyone's like feeling nervous, and you can see them drinking their beer or their spirits or their cocktails, and then by 11 or 12 o'clock at night, they're all pulling off these like dance moves and stuff. And but it's just a temporary fix for what's going on the inside of people. It's escapism. People drink to escape their slavery. People drink to escape what's going on, what happened to them as a child. It's just another form of addiction. It's just another form of papering over the cracks and avoiding work that really needs to be done inside. So you get to a point where you don't need that alcohol to have a good time, because you're already at peace in yourself, and you don't need to paper over any of the cracks. But the main thing I wanted to get across really is the very, very severe spiritual aspects of drinking poison and drinking alcohol that lowers your vibrations, and like I say, let in these entities. And it's all easily researchable. You can look into this Al Gore, and I think we should all be rejecting it. We should all be rejecting it. The government doesn't make things freely available if it's good for us. So why are we drinking it en masse? Why are we allowing this problem to continue in society? This problem that causes so much destruction on so many levels. And so I think that's about it. I just want to also say the work that I'm doing around the chakras and the overlays. It's been quite heavily attacked this week. I kind of knew that this was going to happen, because it is starting to benefit people. What I would suggest to people is, please join the Chakra Removal and Overlay Progress Group on Facebook, because in there are many people that have had this work done that are feeling the benefits. And yeah, I just want to direct people in that direction, because there are many people that have had this done that are feeling great benefits. So I wanted to put that across. But yeah, has anyone got any questions in regards to this profit power? Yeah, of course, profit. It's all linked in together. But yeah, just have a think about this, guys. And like I say, I'm not telling people what to do. Just have a think about what the good that alcohol has come in your life. And yeah, have a great day. Enjoy the week, and I'll speak to you all soon. Take care. Bye.